Hari Om. So, my essay topic is be in a harmony with body, mind, and soul. We are looking at the yoga at the different prospect, how we can keep body, mind, and soul in a harmony. And in order to do that, we're going to look at the three different aspects. So, first, we're going to talk about the body, and then we will talk about the mind and soul. So let's talk about the human body. So what is human body? Human body is a physical structure of human organism which helps sustain life. Human body is made up of 5 elements: earth, water, air, fire, space. And it is an ongoing process. So when the child is born, like 6 to 8 pound or 10 pound, and over the time when child grow by using the 5 elements of the food, and every cell of the body sooner or later get replaced and renewed by the new one. So it is an ongoing process. So just like our body is made up of 5 elements, food is also made up of 5 elements, which define the 6 tastes as per Ayurveda. And Ayurveda recommend different food based on different prakriti, vata, pitta, kapha of the human body, and also 3 gunas of the food: sattvic food, rajasic food, and tamasic food. I will not go further into the detail as we have learned in detail in our lectures. But I really want to point out, I like this quote so much from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 17. Sattvic food supplies energy and it is easy to digest. Food dear to those in the mode of goodness increase the duration of life, purify one's existence, and give us strength, health, and happiness and satisfaction. So the choosing right food and fueling up the body with the nutrition is needed to prevent nearly every disease and dysfunction like cardiovascular, cancer, neurodegenerative disease. And the food we eat has the power to help us live longer and healthier life. On the contrary, the food that is a processed food or unhealthy or non-vegetarian food can increase the medical health conditions, like a heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and much more. So, according to the American Dietetic Association, appropriately planned vegetarian or vegan diet are not only healthful or nutritionally adequate, but they also have health benefits to prevent and treatment of certain disease. And on average, 25% less likely to die from heart disease. And the food that we eat and use should be suitable for mind, body, and soul to be in harmony. So, healthy body leads to healthy mind. And yoga is an art and science of healthy living. The word yoga derived from Sanskrit word yuj, means unite or join. And yogic scripture, the practice of yoga leads to union of mind and body, or you can say harmony between body and mind. Hatha Yoga Pradipika is one of the most authentic textbook, and it is a comprehensive text on asanas, pranayama, cleansing technique, mudras, the gestures, bandhas, the energy lock, nad, that is sound meditations, and many more guidelines on the spiritual path of yoga. A well-chosen set of asanas combined with pranayama, shatkarmas, meditation, yoga nidra are effective ways in eliminating tensions from both physical and mental level. So this was further proven by scientific literature, Khatri et al. And Gokul et al. There is a strong link between good mental health and physical health, and vice versa. In the other direction, as you can say, the depressions, mental health issues can contribute to the digestive disorders, trouble sleeping, lack of energy, heart disease, and other health issues. So now we're gonna change our gears to mind. So what is mind? Mind is a subtle, ongoing process one can experience but difficult to understand. Mind is a miracle. It's consisting of cognitive and non-cognitive aspect. Cognitive aspect like consciousness, imagination, perceptions, thinking, intelligence, judgment, memory, and language. Non-cognitive aspect like emotions and instinct. Mind can be divided into 4 parts in terms of Vedanta or anatomically, like Vijnana, cognition, Sanya, recognition, Vedana, sensation, Sankara, reaction. I may not want to go into the detail it may take longer, but I can briefly say like cognitive or vijnana is the personality and emotional makeup of human being. It is normally located in the frontal lobe and it initiate and coordinate the motor movement and higher cognitive skills. Same thing with the other aspect as well. So how do we keep body and mind in harmony? Because they are connected through prana. Prana is a vital force. So the mind and body are connected through prana, the vital energy, via neural pathways, 72,000 nadis, which transport neurotransmitter, hormones, and chemicals in the body. These pathways transmit signal between body and brain to control our everyday function, from breathing, digestion, pain sensation, to movement, thinking, and feelings. There are many ways to keep our mind, body in optimal shape. Yoga, exercise, healthy living, stress reduction technique like meditation or mindfulness can keep your brain and body in harmony. So, I will not go into detail of the physiology of prana and pranayama as we have learned in the lecture from Dr. Role and Gandharji. But regardless of the scientific publications or regardless of the physiology pathway, yoga has been shown to have immediate psychological effect, decreasing the anxiety and increasing the feelings of emotional, social, and spiritual well-being. So we're going to talk further into the prana is a vital force. So we're going to talk about the higher pranic energy, that is kundalini. We are so grateful to have ancient knowledge and wisdom from Maharishi Patanjali, as it described in the 8th limb of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Again, I will not go further into the detail, but I can briefly describe as Bahiranga Yoga, external, that is outside of mind, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama. Pratyahara, that is a bridge between internal and external. And Antaranga Yoga, that is internal, inside the mind, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Trayama ekatra sanyama, tatajaye pragya lokam. When all three, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, together is a sanyam, which leads to enlightenment, awakening of kundalini or pragya. Kundalini is a spiritual dimension of pranic energy, which link the energy between human divine and supreme divine consciousness. Awakening of kundalini can be compared with samadhi, self-realization, nirvana, or liberation. Kundalini starts from the root of the spine, Muladhara chakra, to Saharsra chakra, evolving through the 7 chakras. So now, before I shift gears to Saul, I wanted to talk about higher pranic energy, kundalini. So now let's talk about the soul. What is soul? Soul is a basic energy of life. So let's talk about the energy first. And I'm going to talk about energy in terms of quantum physics, because there are 3 types of energy as per the quantum physics: generation, maintenance, and destruction. And we have learned about the same energy in our Indian ancient culture in the form of stories or form of God's name, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. We know that Om is a yogic practice and spiritual holy chant mantra which create energy, which fulfill all the desires. So there is so much similarity between Vedanta and physics. They are so similar, but different time and different language. We experience this energy in our day-to-day life. The divine energy or the soul energy is in a rhythm, in a wave. And it is, you can compare that with electricity or in a waves or rhythm. Or you can say energy is nothing but sound, vibration, and a heat. We will talk about the energy in terms of quantum physics and bubble chamber. So what is atom is composed of electron, neutron, and proton. In any cell where exchange and balance of energy happens all the time, again it is a happening continuous process which is supported by bubble chamber and quantum physics. The bubble chamber was developed in 1952 by American physicist Donald Glasser. He got a Nobel Prize in 1960. So according to the quantum field theory, all interactions between the constituent of matter take place through the emission and absorption of virtual particle. So the modern physics have shown the rhythm of creation and destruction. It not only manifests in terms of seasons or birth or death of all living creature, but it's also very essence of inorganic matter. So more than that, the in modern physicists, then the Lord Shiva's dance Tandavam is also a dance of subatomic matter. As in Indian tradition, it is a continual dance of creation and destruction involving the whole cosmos, the basis of all existence and all natural phenomena. So more than that, the dance of creation and destruction is the basis of energy and the very existence of matter. And since all particles self-interact by emitting and reabsorbing the virtual particle, and it is a pulsating process of creation and destruction, we can call Tandavam, the dance of Shiva. And I also want to say that energy is continuous, which can be further supported by Newton energy cradle. When, as you see in a Newton's energy cradle, when the first ball of Newton cradle collide with the second one, and the first ball stop, but the momentum is not. It is just transferred to the second ball, then the third ball, and then fourth, and down the last ball. The continuous clicking of the ball is also proof of Newton's laws of conservation of energy, which state that energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can change the form of the potential energy of one ball into the kinetic energy that is transferred down to the other ball. So, in a summary, why I want to say that about energy and the soul is basic of energy because we all share the same energy. So why don't we be in harmony? Why don't we be in our harmony and consciousness with our body and mind? Many times being aware of our actions, reactions come after years of practice. When we are in a present moment or aware of current moment, our wisdom, intellect arise as our mind is pure, innocent in the present. So let's say it's a work in the progress or continuous journey for many of us. Balance, be in harmony with our emotions. Let's share positive energy and emotions around us. Let's spread positivity around us. Then the whole world, universe will be in the peace and harmony. The change begin with us. Swayam Yoga Sanstite. There is no reason to get angry or upset about other reactions or anger. It is our choice to get angry or upset. It is up to us what to take. And I admire Bhagavad Gita so much. It is a very good book. It has a psychological, philosophical solution to every problem in the life. And I cannot end my essay without having Bhagavad Gita or some of the quotes from Bhagavad Gita. We can achieve the equanimous state of mind by three energy within us. That is Jnana Shakti, intellect and wisdom. Bhakti, that is unconditional love and devotions. Karma Shakti, that is behavior and action. Yoga will bring you all three together, Jnana, Bhakti and Karma in harmony. Bhagavad Gita said in the second chapter, Samatvam Yoga Ujjate, equanimous state of mind is called Yoga. Yoga Karmeshu Kaushalam, one who prudently practices the science of work without attachment can get rid of both good and bad reactions in this life itself. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of working skillfully in a proper consciousness. So, in a summary, I want to say peaceful, evolved, balanced, positive, and equanimous state of mind is when we accept everything the way they are right now. There is no strong like or dislike. Just be aware, be witness, and experience the life. We are the maker of our experience. We are the creator of our destiny. Yoga, pranayama, meditation will help us bring that harmony between mind, body, and the soul, the spirit, the divine energy, to the oneness, to the kaivalya, to the universal consciousness. Finding harmony in the chaos, bliss in suffering, wisdom in a foolishness, light in a darkness, immortality in place of death is Bhagavad Gita. Hari Om Tat Sat. Supreme Absolute Truth is Brahman. Hari Om Tat Sat.